Hello, good evening. Welcome to Prime Business with me, Pius Kojobaka. To our very first story, government has indicated that it is hoping to get about $1.2 billion disbursed to Ghana this year. Well, this will be realized once it gets the IMF program approved this week. Minister of State at the Finance Ministry, Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, disclosed this ahead of PM Express Business Edition this Thursday.
The first tranche of disbursement of 600 million US dollars will start immediately. And so we are expecting that within a week or two, that will drop in our accounts. There will be the second tranche in, disbursement after a successful review by November, December. And so this year alone, we are expecting some 1.2 billion United States dollars. You can imagine what this will do to our balance of payment position, what it will do to our budget, because there is budget support in that as well. The remaining amount will be disbursed in equal tranches of $360 million every 6 months after a successful review. Okay, and so the money will flow, and we are very confident that they will serve the purpose in bringing about macro stability. But at the same time, we are going to continue with the debt restructuring, you know, because we have to bring our debt levels to sustainable levels. 55% of GDP by 2028. The domestic debt operation has been successful, about 85% participation, and then also once the official creditor committee granted us the financing assurances, which paved the way for the approval of our program by the IMF, negotiation of those debts will start in earnest, and we are hopeful that we will not only achieve macro stability, but will also achieve debt sustainability, and then bring the economy to the path of recovery and growth.
So we're looking at about $3 billion, right?
Yeah, the IMF program is a $3 billion US dollar to be disbursed over 3 years. But you know, there is also the catalytic effect that we always talk about. The other development partners and other investors are going to follow through because of the approval.
And that's what I was going to come to that very soon as well. I know that we got the communication that the World Bank is going to come on board, and the other development partners are also going to come on board. What role are these partners going to play in this whole program in terms of, because I know that what the IMF is going to give is directly going to go for our balance of payment support. The World Bank is going to come on board to support our budget and all the rest, and we have Germany, Sweden, and others also coming on board. Again, help us. Maybe it's still early days yet, and not the fine details, but help us the role of these development partners are going to play in this whole program.
Well, once we applied for an IMF-supported program, you know, we also started engaging with the World Bank, you know, for budget support. And I'm happy to report that we are far advanced, almost concluding the negotiation with the World Bank for a 900 million US dollar budget support, which will be disbursed in equal installment of $300 million a year. You know, and so for the next 3 years, whilst the IMF is disbursing the $3 billion, the World Bank will also be disbursing 900 million US dollars, $300 million each year. The World Bank has also committed to support the Financial Stability Fund with 250 million US dollars. And then also we are talking to the Africa Development Bank to also support the fund up to about 100 million US dollars. We are hoping that other development partners will come forth to support our economy.
All right, so this very interview comes your way come Thursday, Business Edition, PM Express. Let's move on to some other stories. And government missed its treasury bills target by about 15.9%, following an ambitious target of 3.33 billion cedis for the auction. Interest rates, however, has continued to surge despite financing assurance to Ghana's creditor committee under the G20 Common Framework. There is more in this Business Desk report.
Government had set an ambitious target to primarily resettle maturities worth 3.33 billion cedis and use the rest to pay coupon payments to pension bondholders. However, it secured 2.80 billion cedis from the sale of the short-term securities. A little above 2.31 billion cedis came from the 91-day T-bills. but government accepted about 99% of the bids. For the 182-day T-bill, the government got 355.2 million cedis, whilst it received 116.60 billion cedis from the 364-day T-bill. It accepted all the bids for both securities. Meanwhile, interest rates surged marginally on the yield curve. Whilst the yield on the 91-day T-bill went up to 20.43% from 20.25%, that of the 182-day T-bill also inched up by 0.14% to 22.96%. The rate for the 364-day bill stood at 27.59%. Presently, the Treasury market is the only source of borrowing for the government.
Now, the National Insurance Commission has admonished new graduates of the Ghana Insurance College to use the knowledge they acquired to create innovative solutions. According to the Commission, this has become necessary to improve the sector's contribution to GDP, currently hovering around 2%.
Speaking at the graduation ceremony, Acting Commissioner of Insurance, Michael Kofi Andor, urged the graduates to honor the qualifications bestowed on them by the college by creating innovative and cost-effective insurance policies for the Ghanaian populace to engender insurance penetration and coverage, which still remains low in the country.
Despite the tremendous growth of the insurance industry over the past few years, the penetration still remains below 2. We need suitable, innovative, and cost-effective distribution channels to reach out to the underserved. There is a need to improve the insurance service delivery to significantly improve the trust and confidence of the insuring public in the insurance sector. I challenge you to go out there and use the knowledge you have gained to create sustainable and innovative solutions that will bring tangible benefits to your organizations, the insurance industry, and the economy as a whole.
Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Nanaba Ampia Amfo, commended the GIC for its role in training insurance professionals, which has led to increased knowledge and awareness among the general public. She, however, called for a partnership between the University of Ghana and the Ghana Insurance College to train and deepen insurance knowledge for students.
The University of Ghana is always open to collaborating and partnering with institutions both within and outside Ghana to provide quality education that is custom designed to suit the needs of our partners and stakeholders. And we warmly welcome the Ghana Insurance College to partner with us, particularly with our Department of Statistics and Actuarial Science and our business school. I believe that there is a lot that we can do together. And now to our graduating students. I urge you to make good use of the knowledge and skills that you have acquired through the program.
A total of 284 students graduated from the college as recognized insurance professionals. The number of graduates for the 2022-2023 academic year is an increase from the 236 students that graduated from the college in the 2020-2021 academic year, an indication of growing interest in the study of insurance at the college.
Now, President of the Ghana Employers Association, Dan Echampong, has emphasized the need to promote gender parity in corporate institutions. According to him, convening women leaders from diverse backgrounds to deliberate and act on the real opportunities available is key to national development. He spoke to Joy Business at the Ghana Employers Association Annual Leadership Conference.
The overall aim of this conference is to advance gender parity in the corporate space of Ghana by convening leaders from diverse backgrounds to deliberate and act on the real opportunities available for women and underlining challenges that ought to be surmounted. The conference is also intended to enhance the understanding of the relevance and benefits of gender equity in promoting enterprise growth and to showcase the general contribution of women in the economic and social development of our dear country. I am indeed very happy to share that the 2023 Annual Leadership Conference brings together leading industry players to advance discussions that will foster solidarity and shared responsibility for sustainable solutions on gender equality in the corporate world.
Thanks so much for watching Prime Business with me, Pius Kojo Baka. You can always get business stories when you log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Do enjoy the rest of your evening.